The Biden administration really can't seem to get its messaging all sorted out in different places on potential new terror threats, especially coming out of Afghanistan. The contradictions over the past few days raising red flags for lawmakers. White House correspondent Peter Doocy has that part of the story tonight.
The story keeps changing.
Are there al-Qaeda members and remnants in Afghanistan? Yes.
But 2 days earlier, the president said the opposite.
Look, let's put this thing in perspective here. What interest do we have in Afghanistan at this point with al-Qaeda gone?
The confusion is concerning for critics.
I'm absolutely concerned about it. Clearly, he's either senile or just in denial about what's going on.
The National Security Advisor claims there's nothing to see here.
Are you presenting the president with the full picture, or is he just misapplying the intelligence when he makes these public statements?
The president was referring to al-Qaeda's capability to attack the United States, which the intelligence community tells us today is not present in Afghanistan.
Biden officials cite security risks as the reason they won't explain how they plan to evacuate Americans who can't get to the Kabul airport.
I guess you can play out different scenarios how we could have withdrawn from Afghanistan, but I'm pretty confident none of them would be worse than what Joe Biden did, with thousands of Americans stuck behind Taliban lines.
Words matter, and there's one this White House doesn't want in headlines about the Afghanistan drawdown.
Does the president have a sense that most of the criticism is not of leaving Afghanistan, it's the way that he has ordered it to happen by pulling the troops before getting these Americans who are now stranded? Does he have a sense of that?
First of all, I think it's irresponsible to say Americans are stranded. They are not.
There are no Americans stranded is the White House's official position on what's happening in Afghanistan.
I'm just calling you out for saying that we are stranding Americans in Afghanistan.
And she argues none of these Americans who are sheltering in place, hiding from ISIS, are stranded because they've been getting texts and emails from the U.S. government. President Biden had two on-camera events today, one about COVID, one celebrating the WNBA champion Seattle Storm. Not one word about Afghanistan. Brett?
Peter, the texts and emails don't come with an armored vehicle to get them to the airport.
Right, and at the same time, a few minutes before Jen Psaki spoke, Jake Sullivan was up there saying there is a serious threat from ISIS at the airport. So there are Americans who cannot go to the airport, but because it's too dangerous, but they're not stranded.
Yeah, semantics there. Okay, Peter Doocy live on the North Lawn. Peter, thanks.